I can do this all day. I really love this grinder. But we're not going to talk about grinders today. We're going to talk about this very overgrown tank behind me in this beautiful home. Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. I want to give a big shout out to one of the owners. Kata is an interior designer and she designed this whole beautiful big home. And if you need a very good interior designer, I really recommend her, and I'm gonna link her Facebook page in the description. Alright, so let me talk about the background of this tank. It was built exactly 7 years ago, a long time ago. The first 1 year was not glorious at all. We had all kinds of algae, we had all kinds of problems with the water. I'm not sure why, because the technology that we have behind this tank is really good. I'm just gonna do this from time to time. It comforts me. We do the maintenance on this one weekly, and the water change is done, I think, automatically. And there are 2 floating switches on top, which will automatically shut off the reverse osmosis system that we have underneath this tank. This is the dinner table, actually, so they are eating dinner here at this table, the whole family, and they're enjoying the sight of this beautiful but now overgrown planted tank. And this is why we're here with Matyi and Joseph and everybody else to shoot the transformation of this tank. Stay with us. How are we going to clean this, Matyi? We need to remove a lot of plants. Well, not we, because we have 2 experts, team members, so I'm going to ask them to help me with this, and I'm going to just sit back and enjoy the view like that. In my favorite corner in this house, the moment of destruction. We're going to destroy this. And after that, like a phoenix from the flames, this tank is going to be transformed into something hopefully much more beautiful. And then we have the red carpet, which is gonna roll. Let's roll the red carpet. First, we're gonna take out the main big plants. The biggest anubias in the world. A microzorum. And it used to be on this very small wood, right? It began from this. We actually left the filter running. We're gonna clean the filter later. As you can see, we produced quite a big mess. It's gonna look good at the end. Don't worry about that. You see, it's too cloudy. We stirred it up by removing the crypts. The cryptocoryne species have a lot stronger roots than other plants. So when you remove that from the soil, you're going to stir the substrate, which is a big problem because a lot of ammonia is being released into the water through the organics that actually was rotting in the soil. Check this out. Whoa. And here I am. I'm back. Chubby just stepped into water and I told him that he should put the socks on the top of the solar. Let's not drop Chubby's socks in the water. That sucks. We don't need rocks in the back like that. Makes no sense. What was I thinking 7 years ago? really love the way that you can see into the dining area from the garden. We're trying to catch a huge Siamese algae eater. Yes, I got it. I don't like it to be in this foreground here. So what I'm gonna do is remove this whole thing. You always have to push the algae scraper downwards, and then when you release it, you have to jiggle it a little bit because you don't want to capture any sand particles or any soil particles in between the blade and the glass, because it will scratch the glass easily. We're gonna have a triangle composition in this tank. I want to start with the biggest rock probably that will grow out from the grass. I really like this side of the rock, so I'm gonna place it in the middle of the grass. And I'm gonna repeat this line towards the back in there to have some detail in the tank. Let's do a picture for Roland and ask him whether he likes this or not. Delivered. We're ready. Do you like it? What I'm thinking about though is to have a path, a sand path that stretches backwards from this point on, because I really want to stop this very straight line that stretches along the front glass right now, made of rocks. So I need to create valleys that would lead the eye towards the back. Yeah, you're observing now? Maciej's idea was to cover the soil with the new soil for about 1 or 2 centimeters high and introduce the rocks and the wood later after that. Very unscientific, very. I just received the answer from Roland. It's just beautiful. It's exceeding all my expectations. Is it better now? So we started the filter. We're gonna clean this thing with the filter. You guys wanted black water tanks. You got it. So let's drain it, and I'll be able to introduce the wood and the rocks, and I'll see better. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to have a sand path that stretches from this point here all the way to the back, and I want to have the line of the wood bringing it all back to the front to this point here, golden ratio point on the right side, and then leading the eye back towards the back of the tank, and everything is looking in a forward direction. The hardscape is kind of ready. I don't see too much at this point because the water is a little bit cloudy. For now, we're going to start planting and we're going to start filling up the tank with the different plants. Let's drop in these beautiful anubiases. Woo! Our giant repens, I planted it all the way along the front just before the rocks. So bucephalandras. In the background we have the Nymphea lotus. It will grow all the way up to the surface. I'm working from the top and trying to imagine how it would look like from the front. Kind of working in the dark. That's what I see. This is where the lotus is, and this is where the Pogostemon erectus is, and we have a huge spot that is empty. We're gonna add something else there. Over there is where the crypts are in the back. There's a big empty spot, and that's where the anubias will go. Final touches for today before we fill it up with water, and we're gonna wait until the water clears up. We're gonna return tomorrow morning and we're gonna see what we did. Good news is that there's not much to do. We did our best yesterday. The water has cleaned up perfectly. I think we're gonna call this video Blindscaping or something, because I slept on it, and actually I don't know how I did this and how we did this. I really hope that you guys like this. We'll see you next week. Please subscribe to the Green Aqua YouTube channel if you didn't do so yet. Hit that like button if you like this blind transformation for this huge 2-meter wide tank. And don't forget that we have a membership if you want to support our video production. We welcome your help in that. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
So soothing. The owners love it, so they're happy with it, which is very important. They especially like the fact that we have these paths opening up the space towards the depth of the tank. They really watched Josh Sims' video, and they liked the 7 times world champion's explanation of the importance of the endpoint and of the importance of the different layers. Check this out. I'm the new magician. Hajnóczy Soma is nothing compared to me. He's one of the best magicians in Hungary. Look at this. Watch my hands. Ready? Jöhet. Cseréld ki. Okay?